Yes, I uh, I know I already did this review and uploaded the video, and I seen the video, and I deleted it. I do not understand why I record something and then when I upload it, my lips do not move with the words. Nobody wants to click on a video and feel like they're watching Kung Fu Marathon on USA. And don't get me wrong, I love Kung Fu theater. Shit's really good, but no one wants to watch that when they're reviewing or listening to somebody review an album. Okay? So we're going to do this again. Changes. How about that? New album ratings. I realized it was really fucking complicated. I had like 2 separate sheets for punk and metal. Well, now they're just one sheet and it's real simple. If you're at 5, you're scummalicious. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Number 4, scumbag. Very good. You know, I was scumbag before I morphed into scummalicious. So I was really good, but even better once I morphed into that. Scummy, you're solid. You're very solid. You know, not quite on scumbag's level, but you're scummy enough. Pond scum means you can do better than that, right? You need to get scummier. And of course, hog trough is exactly how it sounds. Nasty, disgusting. No one wants to really envision the hog trough in their mind. It's pretty fucking nasty, and it's nothing against pigs or hogs. I like pigs. Pigs have feelings too. Alright. Heaven Upside Down. 10th album from Marilyn Manson. How do I feel about it? What do I think? Well, let me tell you. Let's get the lineup. Marilyn Manson, of course, singer. Tyler Bates, instrumentation, engineering, production. Gil Sharon on drums. And Twiggy Ramirez is back. I don't know how long he was away, but he helped on the recording of this album. 10 songs. Let's see what we get. First song, Revelation 12. It starts with George Bush, some kind of speech, and then the song kicks in, and it's that industrial kind of goth sound that he's always had, Marilyn Manson. I don't think if you weren't a Marilyn Manson fan going into this album, I don't think it's going to change your mind. And full disclosure, I've never been a huge fan of Marilyn Manson, his music, but I do respect him. All right, and I'll get into that as we go along here. So Revelation 12, and then after George Bush, we get into the song, and it's really repetitive, you know, keyboards, and like I said, Gil Sharon is listed as the drummer, and I'm not trying to rip on the guy, but most of the drums sound like a drum machine to me, or programmed, and maybe that's what that means. Anyway, he counts a lot in Revelation 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, you got something to say now. You know, says that a lot, but it's catchy enough, even with the repetition. You know, it sticks in your head. Then we get to the second song, Tattooed in Reverse. That's interesting, right? Tattooed in Reverse. And the main line that sticks with me in this one is dance, motherfucker, dance. Yeah, and you know you're going to get the F-bomb with Marilyn Manson. So if you're a explicit lyrics junkie like me, you're going to like that part. But this song, yeah, it just doesn't do a lot for me, the song itself. Kind of the, you know, do-do, do-do, do-do. Once again, I'm not saying it's terrible. How many times have I told you, simple is good. There's nothing wrong. You don't have to be complicated to be good. The Queers, perfect example of that. I love that fucking band. But the songs kind of sound the same when you've got, especially with the keyboards, so so strong in the entire sound uh, of the band. And maybe, you know what, maybe it has something to do with the fact I'm a guitar player. I love the guitar, and I just wish there was more, or I heard it more in the music. All right, then we get to song 3. We Know Where You Fucking Live, the video. And I mainly want to talk about the video. All right, this song is okay. I don't even think it's the best song on the album, personally. Just my opinion. But it's Marilyn Manson with a gun, and then he's got nuns in high heels. They've got machine guns, right? And they start shooting up a house, and then they shoot a guy in the yard, and then later on in the video, it ends up the husband and the wife on the couch. Okay, and basically, one of the nuns puts her crotch right in the dude's face. Yeah, he is what should I say here? Muff diving? Can I say that? Can I say that? Penelope? Ew, kind of made me feel awful saying that. Anyway, uh, but muff diving. I'm sorry. I just kind of got me sidetracked there for a minute. Anyway, and then eventually, of course, she has sex with his husband, and the wife or girlfriend. I mean, I think it's his wife. I don't know. Maybe I should have paid better attention to the video. And she's in shock, right? There's nothing wrong with this video to me, by the way. Yeah, I know it's probably offensive to some people, and it's the same people that have always been offended by Marilyn Manson, and maybe this says a lot about our society in general, but it's just really not shocking when you watch this video. And I know that's kind of sad to say that, nuns in high heels going around shooting people with machine guns, and then, one of them burying her thing, some guy's face. We're just not shocked by that anymore. There's even a part there where Marilyn Manson, flips off the camera, and it's just like, I don't know, what can he do that we really haven't seen before? And maybe that's part of the reason why maybe he's not as interesting as he used to be to some people. And that's when I think about that, that's really fucked up. It really is. Just like we're numb to all this crazy sick shit anymore. It just kind of says a lot about our society, right? Holy fuck. So what happened in that video? Oh, some nuns shoot people with machine guns. This guy goes down on a nun, and then the nun fucks the husband in front of the wife, and then Marilyn Manson says, "Go, fuck off." Oh, that's it? Kind of crazy. All right, song 4, Say 10. Not Satan, but Say 10. The word and the number. And I do like this line here. Well, a couple of these lines. You say God, I say Satan. Open your mouth. Love like a gutted church. Cocaine and Abel. I don't baptize whores. And I like those lines, but they would have been so much more meaningful with some guitar, like a little distortion behind them. Goes back to the industrial sound for me. Just hard for me to get excited about that kind of music. And this whole Say 10, like, what's he doing there? Come on, Marilyn Manson. We know you love yourself some Lucifer. It's a little play on the word, itself. I don't know. I mean, is he trying to be too cute there? I don't understand that one. But like I said, those lines there, he can still give us lyrics that even I'm like, nice job out of you, Marilyn. Okay, song 5, Kill For Me. It's got this neat little clean guitar lick in there, and I like it. Actually adds to the music. And I like it when this line in the song, like I was telling you about, where Marilyn Manson could still do things or write lyrics that are they're interesting. Won't you drag him into the shed and unload 6 rounds in their fucking face? How can you not like that? At least I did. What's that fucking say about me? Maybe I should be worrying about myself. Like, what's going on with me? Nothing shocks me. People getting killed and saying fuck and cocaine and sex with nuns. And I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with that. Fuck. Yeah. Talk about a lunatic. That's me. All right. Song 6, Saturnalia. Okay, song, but I want to get the next one. Jesus Crisis. And this really is my favorite part of the entire album. I love this verse right here. I write songs to fight and fuck too. If you want to fight, then I'll fight you. If you want to fuck, then I'll fuck you. Huh? That's pretty nice. How can you not like that? Now, here's the problem with that, though. He repeats that a lot in the song. And, hey, you know I love the F-bomb. But when you say it so many times, it kind of loses its effectiveness. And so it kind of brings the song down for me. Song 8, Blood Honey. Can I say ballad? Marilyn Manson doesn't do ballads. Remember Sweet Dreams? Sweet dreams are made of fears. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world. I don't know why I just remembered that song right there. But, you know, I guess what I'm saying is Marilyn Manson can make any song what he wants it to be. But this song itself, it's like, you know, it's got the little piano thing going, right? And I don't know really what I was trying to do when I just did that Sweet Dreams thing. It has nothing to fucking do with the song or any point I'm trying to make, other than the fact that I actually did like that version of the Eurythmics song. Anyway, I do like the lyrics in this song right here. I got you tied up and I love it. Tied up and I love it. I fuck every broken crazy girl. Now that, I do like that part. It's like, no matter what I do, right? I always get the bitch that's, there's a few screws loose up there. So actually, me and Marilyn Manson, I get that in common. Can't I get the normal chick one time? Come on, man. All right, song 9, Heaven Upside Down. Acoustic guitar in the beginning, and then it's gone. I don't know what happens to it. But it was a nice change of pace. And then Threats of Romance, decent song to end with, but it's a lot like the entire album to me. There's really cool spots with his lyrics, right? And I was saying with the video that it's hard for us to get shocked anymore, right? And it is, but he still can entertain with some cool lyrics. The problem is the music to me. It always will be. And I'm not saying that that they're not talented or that industrial musicians don't know what they're doing as far as instrumentation and stuff. But when you're a guitar player like me, and I want to remind you, guitar player for one of the greatest garage bands in the history of Iowa. I think in the next couple of years we'll probably be nominated into the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm being serious. Anyway, you know, when you love guitars and distortion, you know, to me, you just don't get that with industrial music, and that's always going to, for me, it's just, I'm not gonna, right off the bat, I'm not gonna be excited about the album. you know. And but like I said, listen, Marilyn Manson, he deserves respect. He deserves credit for uh, lasting this long, you know. 10th album, it's kind of crazy. For some reason, I thought he had more albums than that, but still, 10 albums. You know, anybody that can last as long as he has, and especially with the music industry now, I mean, the way albums are recorded and purchased now, and I use the word purchased loosely. Does it? Nobody even fucking buys albums anymore. They download them. That says a lot about him, you know, still getting after it. And I remember a couple months ago when I was reading an online article about him, and he was bitching about how Columbine ruined his career. And at the time, I thought, you know, fuck off, Marilyn Manson. What are you saying that shit for? And then I revisited the article and read it again. You know what? He did make a good point. Like, being associated with that shit did destroy his career. And those two fucking guys were idiots. Marilyn Manson had nothing to do with two morons uh, shooting and killing innocent people. Just like when Judas Priest was on trial for the kid that committed suicide. Come on, man. These fucking bands aren't the reason that people do horrible shit. You know, let's quit blaming uh, people acting stupid and doing horrible things uh, because of something they watched on TV or something they listened to. No, it's their fucking fault that they do stupid shit. But back to the album. One more time, I guess I'm so proud of my new little rating system. And guys, look at all the hard work I put into writing those words so nice and everything. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Like, I can't sit here and say that this album sucks. It's a 2.5. It's definitely a little better than Pond Scum. I just wish it was a little more scummy. Does that make sense? Yeah, so it's like 2.5. It's not terrible. I mean, that's the best I can do. All right. Go enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Hey, take it easy. And if it's easy, take it twice.